straight into this. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Another episode of Hashtag The Pep Talk. I'm here with the famous duo.
We're back again.
Yeah, man. I'm here, man. No Shade Podcast. Give them a shout. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Give them a shout.
Follow us, retweet, share.
Yeah,
the
man.
whole shebang.
All that stuff.
Yeah,
Like
man.
No Shade Pod.
No Shade Pod. No Shade on all podcast streaming platforms. No
Yep.
Shade Pod on Instagram and Twitter.
Yep.
I'm getting it right. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Let's get straight into this. How is life? How is life? How in this present moment in time? How is life?
I think life is actually alright. For a minute, life was life in me, but I think we're good now.
What about you?
I think life is a journey, and I think I'm in that stage where life is lifing me. I think it's a journey, it's a process. I think I'm just taking every day as it comes,
Yeah.
kind of thing, and just
Yeah.
winging it.
Yeah.
Really.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think in this present, like in the time that we're in, like right now,
Yeah, Madam COVID.
there's actually a lot of things happening, and like you just gotta just stand still and just think calm. Like there's a lot of things. People are in way worse. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking,
That's it.
just gotta be grateful and just taking all the blessings. You've got food on the table. You've got a phone. Just taking that all those little things that you take for granted. Just think, rah. Even though life's life for me, I'm actually okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I think that's actually key because even myself, I remember when lockdown hit. Obviously studios closed
Oh yeah.
all around London, and obviously I was just like, I want to be consistent. Like I want to get going. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, like I was just getting so frustrated. I was like, and obviously, like I was just thinking, like, right, let me not even be not even selfish, but in a way, I was being selfish. Like I was only thinking about my situation. I was just thinking, like, right, some people actually going through hell right now, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, people just stay grateful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stay grateful, man. But yeah, man, let's just get straight into this, man. Straight into this. Why can't black people support black people? Why can't we support our own? Do you know what I'm saying? Why can't we support our own? Like, I would put it down to a bunch of things. I think slavery's played a part. I think
That's my argument.
I heard your argument. I think on a previous
Yeah.
episode. I think just itching to tear each other down is another issue. Cancel culture, so many other things. What do you lot think?
I don't know. Is it a black problem though? That's my thing.
I think it is not a black problem, but it is a big problem within the black community. I don't think it's only a black problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
I think that's where I have a problem where it's like there's so many other communities that this happens.
Yeah.
And I do hear the slavery argument, but I think it goes down to the fact that there isn't that many doors for us black people anyway.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, when one person gets to that door, bye hoes, I'm
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Deuces, I'm
Yeah.
gonna out. Do you know what I mean? I think that's literally what it is.
Yeah.
But I think we just need to change that mentality in the sense that, like, when you get to that door, bring your
Leave
brother
the door
and sister.
open,
Yeah,
bruv.
bring your brother and sister. But at the same time, sometimes when you get to that door, there's other circumstances that doesn't permit you to bring your brother and sister because you're that one person they let you
You're the
in.
token black person.
Yeah, like the bouncer said no. We're full capacity. We're done.
It's one in, one out. Do you want to go out?
So at this point, it's like I can't. It's out of my hands kind of thing. You know what I mean? So but I don't know.
It's- I feel like a lot more of other communities go for it.
Yeah.
I just think with black people, we put ours on show.
Yeah.
Whereby even people from other communities will then open their stupid little mouths to contribute to a problem that we have.
Yeah.
And it's like, but then we've allowed them to feel that comfortable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I do think it's down to slavery. I feel like slavery has had more of an impact than the whole stealing of lands or stealing of resources. I feel like it's the mindset, the mentality.
Yeah.
And literally, we underestimate how one person's mindset can be spread to other people.
Yeah.
That when you look at them like religious cults, and then the leader will get everyone to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I feel like, imagine how much more with slavery that was for how many hundreds of years that was going on for. And unfortunately, I feel like we underestimate how big of an impact that had, because even like something so minor, like say for example, like our parents, right?
Yeah.
the way our parents think and the way we think is very different.
Yeah.
I feel like we're a conscious generation where we're actually trying to break from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The generations before us have not been conscious.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So imagine that from years and years and years. So I feel like when it comes to like black people and stuff, like we've always been against each other, because even when you think about slavery, some people wanted to break free, others were snitching on them
Yeah.
that wanted to break free. Do you get me? So I feel like there's a whole slavery thing, but also it's about our individual morals and our individuality as well.
Yeah.
Because even if I use the slavery example, some people are scared to do stuff. Some people are brave. Do you get what I mean? Some people are more open to doing this. Some people aren't. Do you get what I mean? Some people like to play it safe and just be content and just have the little. Some people want more for themselves. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like, but with black people, I feel like it's just the whole idea of that competing. Like we have this thing of just competing with each other. And even though we try to say, oh, support black businesses and blah, 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 low key, people are competing because some people, the image they're putting out of no shade. But the image they put out of themselves out there is really not what they be like behind closed doors. And then when I meet some people, I'm thinking, but you've got a brand based off all of this, of supporting women and supporting this and supporting that. But when I meet you, your attitude stinks. And doesn't stink because you had a bad day.
Yeah.
It just stinks, period. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like it's just that whole thing about competing with each other and wanting to be better than each other. And I feel like it's also like the idea of wanting to stunt on each other. Like you want to set, like, you know that someone doesn't have something. Rather than kind of, you've got two pairs of shoes, rather than share with that person, no, you want them to see that tomorrow you got a different pair of shoes. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's also, we don't also transfer knowledge as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think when one person, discovers something or gets into one door, it's like, okay, instead of you to transfer and tell people how, a lot of people don't want to share their story or like how they got to a certain place, so they keep that, and then it's just like you're seeing that person do so well, but you don't know how it probably took them 15 years or whatever, but they don't tell you that. So in your mind you're thinking, right, they got their bare quick, but they don't tell you. So then it's just like there's no transferring of knowledge.
I've got a theory. I've got like a little ideology in it, and obviously I'm not sure if you two do, but obviously I think since the beginning of lockdown, obviously I'm sure you two know Dr. Emma Johnson. Johnson. And obviously I've been following not too much in it, but I've just been praying what he says. And obviously I've got a theory. So when slavery was happening, some black people were slave owners as well.
Yeah.
And obviously some black people broke out of slavery.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's create a scenario where let's say that we're all slaves. You break out of slavery. You don't bring me and her with you, me and Esther with you. And then me and Esther start thinking, like, why are you not bringing me in? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't you set me free as well? And then you're getting all this, like, this house, the food, like, you're getting, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're living like you should.
You're
Do you know what I'm
living
saying?
lavish,
Do you know
mate.
what I'm saying? And then me and Esther start to develop some sort of contempt, jealousy, and anger. And then you're living as a normal human being, and then like we're thinking like, like, why aren't we? Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously then, and then that creates an environment where we then start to wanna try and get back at you, or try and compete, or try and get to your level, while you're living happily ever after, not trying to bring in your own community.
Yeah.
I think I think it's called a domino effect, where it's gonna happen again and again, but obviously in different forms. And obviously if you bring it to the present form, it's like, cool, let's say cool, we've got a podcast, and let's say for example, let's say a big company approaches only Akia, and then what do you call it, and then like she doesn't want to bring us in, and obviously then that creates an environment where like, like, why can't you, like, well, you know what I'm saying, like, well, cool me. So I feel like, and obviously I feel like a lot of people, they underestimate, just like you said, the fact that like things that happen back then still have a psychological and mental effect till now. You know what I'm saying? So
true,
that's my theory, guys.
100%.
No, I agree.
with
but
that.
again, I just feel like it's all down to the white man and the circumstances the
Yeah.
white people have put us in.
Yeah.
Where like you kind of have that mentality in the sense that like they've put you somewhere, but you can't bring others in.
Yeah.
And I think again, it just goes back to like how it's a mental psychological
Yeah.
thing, where I think it's all down to the white man and the positions they put us in.
And
It's
the
not
thing is-
really,
and
it's
the
not
thing
our
is-
fault. They pin us against each other basically.
And the thing is, we don't know that you can't bring us in. We're
Yeah.
thinking that
Exactly.
you can bring us in.
Yeah.
But
But
you know
you
what I'm saying?
actually-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that just, so yeah, it's true. Like, it's the white man that's created that thing, but we're here thinking, well, like we're here, like we're ready. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know what? If you think about it, even in this country as well, in terms of like, if a black person, I feel like not even just a black person, I feel like even maybe an Asian person, you know, actually, is that in this country, it's one person at a time.
Yeah.
Like, they will never just have like two black presenters. It has to be like, when you died out, you've done some mess, and you have to put you to the side. Then we can bring someone else in. And I feel like it's just that mindset. But that's what I also said about, it's about individuals' mindset as well, because some people, I've heard people who have said, you know what, when I was trying to do this, no one helped me. So I'm setting up a thing now where no one else has to go through that loss that I felt. And the same breath, I've heard people as well who would be like, when I was trying to be a podcaster, no one helped me. So, everyone else figure out for yourself. Do you get me? So I feel like it depends on the individual mindset.
Yeah.
And also, I think the idea of being a lone wolf is like really fantasized in the black community, because like,
we glorify
we want to be that lone wolf, like we want to be, do you know what I'm saying, like we want to be,
we glorify suffering.
We do like we want to make it by ourselves, no help, no handouts, whatever you call it, like we just want to make it, and then when you make it, then while we're making it, or while we're doing what we're doing, we're then creating an environment within ourselves where like we don't want to help anyone else. Do you know what I'm saying?
And that's why sometimes I have a problem as well with the first black or the first, and I'm just like, why is it? Because in that, when you have that first black title, it's just like, it kind of makes you feel like, okay, well, I did this on my own, and I don't need you. Like, you weren't there to help me. So then it kind of makes you feel kind of some sort of resentment kind of thing. I
can't remember who I was talking to the other day, but they asked me a question that came in their group chat, and it was about, it was about like us glorifying suffering and whatever, and it was like how if you could, so if someone, who was that with? I can't remember, but they were like, if someone could tell you like what is going to happen, would you take that knowledge, or would you rather just kind of go through life and figure it as you go? I can't remember how exactly they worded it, but it was something like that. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Give me the information, bruv. Give me the information. I will live after that. Like, I can get the information. But I was like, with us, I feel like we glorify, like, we like to suffer through things. We like to be a success story. We like to be, I beat all the odds. I don't want pain. Like, I don't want unnecessary inconvenience. I don't want to suffer. Like, if I can get something easily, why would I decline that just to then like have to suffer and blood, sweat, tears? I can do without that.
It's true. And the thing is, like, now that you said that, like, I've read books from people who are big, and obviously, like, they're like, oh, I didn't know what to do. Like, they've properly made you, and even me, like, I've believed, like, I need to go through the trenches. I need to go through it. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's true.
Exactly. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? If I get presented with some good opportunity, I'm grabbing it. I don't need to go through the trenches. I don't need no trenches in my life. I'm good, love.
And even, I was going to read out a definition. It's called nepotism. The definition of it is the practice among those with power or influence, the practice with those of power or influence to favor relatives or friends or their community by giving them jobs. So just to make things clear for people who don't understand, it's just people of influence or people with power within a particular community. For example, black people, to help each other, basically. That's just the meaning of it. To help each other and make things a bit easier for the people that come up.
Do you know who does that? The Asian community. Oh yeah, amazing. 100%. Like, they will literally, for example, start up a food shop, right?
And then
it's doing well. They will hand it over to, I don't know, their kid, their nephew, whatever. Open another branch, like stuff like that. I find that amazing within the Asian community.
But then I'm just gonna say that I don't think we have the same opportunities as them, because when they migrated to England and all these different countries, because they're close-knit, they have more closeness to white people, whereas we're
different.
Like, we're always going to be black, like the other. So I think the opportunities were given to them a bit more than we did. So I think that's why with like hair shops and stuff like that, realistically, with black hair products, black people should be selling it. But you see the Asian you have Asian community selling it. So it's just, I think with black people, I think we have been able to, and I think it just goes back to transferring of knowledge, where we don't have the resources, we don't have the money to be able to start. And slowly we are starting. Like there's loads of like black owned stuff and hair products, stuff like that now. But I think even then, it's been such a journey that it's only now
it's been hard.
We're having our own black hair shops, our own black restaurants. Even so many Caribbean restaurant stuff are not even black owned.
Oh, I went to a shop in Brixton. It's called Three Little Birds.
Yeah.
Obviously, I booked it during the Eat Out scheme.
Yeah.
So obviously, when I've booked it, I'm thinking, it's gonna be run by Jamaicans, isn't it? I've gone in now. I'm seeing some man say to me, just speaking the most like I think he's British by the way he looked in it, and like he's telling me, and obviously like when he came to me, I thought like that he didn't work there. So it's now he's come to me, and I was like, are you alright? I was thinking, raw, like, do you work here? Then like I was thinking like raw, like everyone there was white. There was no black person at all. And I was like, raw, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Really sad.
Because they tap into our culture and stuff, and then they make money from it. Whereas, and that's something that unfortunately our previous generations back, they couldn't do that, unfortunately. But I think it's just we didn't have the power to.
Yeah.
But I will say though, like on a more positive note, I feel like we're the changing generation. Like our kids are gonna be so grateful for the things that we're doing today. Like I feel like things are changing. Like I don't like that whole that term about being woke, but we woke. We actually woke.
And I think I feel like we've spoken not negatively, but like we've just been drowning them with people,
giving them facts.
Yeah. But like things are changed. Like you can see like there are more people coming out, even with the whole racism thing. Like people, like I feel like more people are becoming more aware. Like more action is being taken. Of course, slowly but surely, we're moving in the right direction. So yeah, man, I'm gonna have to end this episode right here. Yeah. It's been a minute, guys. Yeah, man. Obviously, as I said before, No Shade podcast. You know
He's really plugging us.
You know I love it.
I got to give it to them, man. Yeah, man. No Shade pod on all podcast streaming platforms. No, I got that wrong. No Shade on all podcast streaming.
No Shade podcast on all streaming platforms.
Okay. And
then No Shade pod on social.
Yeah. Next time I'll let you say it. But yeah, man. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Have a nice week. Thank you, man.
Bye.